take a look at a free-spirited center who won NBA championships with two different teams. The great Bill Walton, as seen through the eyes of the Sonics' Vin Baker, in Retro NBA. Basketball Hall of Famer Bill Walton was the centerpiece of the 1977 Portland Trail Blazers team that won the NBA title, and of course off the bench for the Celtic team that won it all in 1986. Four-time All-Star Vin Baker of the Seattle Supersonics is a great admirer of Walton, who was named one of the 50 greatest players in NBA history.
Bill Walton, named the NBA Most Valuable Player. When he came out,
Bill Walton's a great player. I knew some of the things. I knew the championship, the MVP season.
Lucas with a steal.
But the whole, his whole lifestyle, I didn't know at all. This is me. This is me. This is a tremendous individual. He was very different. He transcended, went past basketball.
While neither Walton nor Scott answered any questions at a news conference this week, they did agree to an interview with reporter Ted Dunn.
I can understand with Bill, some of the values he had were important at that time. It's definitely kind of the same. I mean, I grew up in a Baptist church household. My parents always encouraged me to play basketball, but my parents were more into my soul and more into, being religious and more into me going to Sunday school and going to church, and that was important to me, really basically more important to me than basketball was at that point. So he probably grew up believing how important his values were, and when he got to the NBA, he didn't let that stop him. But, Bill, you can see with the hair, and he's got the headband going. He was doing his thing back then. Yeah, this is probably what Bill was wearing when he was leaving the locker room after most of his championship season and his MVP, or just being out in public. This is probably what Bill was wearing right here. And this was hot, though. This was a hot shirt. So Bill was pretty much into it. He was pretty much into it. I don't know. Trucking, Mama Tried, Bertha, Cumberland Blues. I find it hard to believe that he was on that Portland plane passing these around like, take a listen to Sugar Magnolia.
This Utah team is also the best team the Bulls have ever faced in the finals.
And Allen Iverson is not only the best at what he does, he's the only one.
To see Bill how he is on television right now, it's almost amazing. It's two different people.
I really had nothing to say.
It's kind of like, it reminds me, I'm a big boxing fan, it reminds me of George Foreman after he lost to Ali. And to see him today and to see Bill Walton today, it's a tremendous comparison, because you never know the ups and downs that these people had in their careers. But, of course, being from New England, I know he came to Boston and won a championship there.
What a play by Bill Walton!
Every shot he made, it was almost like it was in his set when he was in his 77 season. He was so excited playing with Bird and playing with McHale, so I could see, and I remember this. I remember right here how excited he was when they were winning that championship. That sticks out of my mind, especially being from New England. That sticks out of my mind.
All right!
And you can see how happy he was and how ecstatic he was. It's kind of like something that piqued his career and said, here I am. I'm going to, kind of ride out into the sunset.
That's it for this week's show. Remember, for all the latest NBA news and information, log on to the league's official website, NBA.com. See you next week on NBA Jam.